5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
We have a little announcement. Here, I'll let Nikki Blades.
No,
okay. Then I'll say it. Then you let me know if I'm saying anything wrong. All right.
Okay.
Nikki Blades is taking a little break, just a little hiatus. She got some things she got to handle.
Mm-hmm.
Of
She's
course,
not pregnant.
No.
She's not fired.
she's not on drugs.
No.
Nobody sexually harassed her.
She's not going to rehab.
Nothing negative.
She got to handle some shit outside the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. And so for that reason, she's taking a little hiatus.
It's not what I want to do. We'll just make that clear. I just want to make that statement. It's not what I want to do. It's kind of like what I have to do. I got some work. You guys know I got a day job, and there's some things that I have to take care of with that. And while that's all being sorted out, it's going to be gone for a little bit. We wanted to make that clear, all the things the guys said.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it sucks being an adult. Can we just throw that out there? Making decisions and trying to figure out your life is hard.
That's why I don't do it.
That's why you have a Rick to help you out with that. But yeah, so I just have some things that I have to work out right now. And in the meantime, the guys are still going to be holding it down. I'm not a part of No Chaser. It's just I'm not going to be here to record, and we know our schedule is kind of you're either here that day or you're not here for the month. So,
and while we're here, her Cash App is $ Nikki Blades.
Because I'm gonna need some goddamn help after this.
All of this is sounding like you're going to jail.
It does, right? Like I'm just going away for a little bit.
Going on a little vacation.
Little vacation. It's not you, it's me.
But just take a little hiatus. We'll see where it goes. A lot of things are changing. This is actually also, bless you. This is one of our last.
Oh snap!
This is the last day filming in this studio. So
it's our farewell goodbye episode.
In a couple episodes, the podcast is gonna look probably completely different.
Yeah.
If it still exists.
Ooh,
who knows?
God.
If we're still alive. If the world still exists, who even knows?
This is wild.
You know what I'm saying? So
what if we like all take a hiatus and then we come back so different? Tim has a beard.
Ooh, what would I have to look like?
We find out I've been pregnant this whole time.
Wow,
explains everything.
Or what if we
Nikki
do
got a face tattoo from prison?
Or what if we do like a Romeo and Juliet thing and we all take poison and end it?
I was gonna say I'm Mercutio.
Rick Cuscio. Rick Coochie ho. It's an evolving situation.
Yeah. Wow. All around. I totally forgot that this is the last episode that we're doing in this studio, and then I'm stepping away for a little bit, and pretty much nobody knows what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
In life.
I mean,
look,
this shit got
The
deep.
studio, look, the podcast is still going to be going after this episode, but it's just going to be some changes, right? It's going to be some things that are different.
All I know is I'm going to keep getting cuter, Cass.
Yeah. I mean, some things are just inevitable.
I feel like Rick is just plotting at this point. He's like, look, I'm going to need all y'all.
Come
Tim,
back with highlights.
that stripes in his beard. He's like, Tim got to go have another baby.
He's like,
Nikki
I'm
gotta
the
go
eye
away.
captain,
You know what he
eye
said?
candy now.
He
What it
said,
is.
Nikki got to go away to prison. Hold the couch down.
Tell us in the comments what crime you think Nikki Blades committed.
Okay, question. We'll go with Tim first. If I was to go to jail, why am I there?
Public intoxication. Maybe fight somebody while you're drunk.
Okay.
Okay,
so I got drunk and fought someone.
Yeah.
Okay, Rick.
Indecent exposure. But drunk. You were drunk while it happened.
I got drunk and exposed myself.
Yeah. Well, you got drunk and was enjoying yourself with somebody else's self in a public place.
all these scenarios are plausible.
That's whack because then you got to register as a sex offender. And shit.
Oh,
That's so
okay. Now that's
stupid.
horrible. No, I'll fight somebody instead.
Oh yeah, if you go to jail.
Yeah, I'd rather fight. Okay, so I fought somebody. That's our story, and I'm sticking to it.
I mean, I'm down for that. How about me? If I went to jail, what would I be going to jail for?
Indecent exposure, 1000%.
Sober,
He
alone.
was running down the street naked.
Hilarious. I mean, shit. Probably, I would. Why can't we just be in the open naked?
Pretty stupid. I'd probably go to jail for going to the movies alone as a fat.
With the popcorn. With your
Someone would be like,
solo popcorn.
I don't know what this guy's doing here, but I don't feel safe.
He said, as a fat? Did you say as a fat? Oh my God.
I'm very nervous to do that, guys.
Don't be nervous. I don't know which episode we talked about
I'm gonna
it.
go watch Creed. Creed 3 by myself.
Wait, have you seen?
No, I haven't.
I'm the only one that saw it.
Were you in there?
Of course you do.
Yeah, diddling in the theater.
Shut up, Rick. No, I wasn't actually. I think that the other actor stole the show.
Oh,
I
word.
think that he was great in his role, and I liked it better. I gave it a B. I'm just gonna be honest. I give it a B. That's his name?
Michael B.
No, not that one.
No, his name is
Jonathan.
Yes,
Jonathan. Yeah, him. I think he stole the show. I think he has a. That's what
he's
the
a good
future
actor.
looks
He's a
like.
great
Yeah.
actor. I tell you what, nothing makes me want to work out more than a fucking Creed movie, bro. Like,
It's gonna push you too, because there's a whole. I don't want to give away too much, but the fact like the retiring aspect, and then going, and then you're gonna watch it. It's gonna push you even more.
Spoiler alert!
No, you know he retired.
Yay! Nah, I watched Creed. I wanted to work out, and then I watched any Korean show, and I feel like I should die because everyone's cheekbones be on point.
Let me tell you, I was lifting weights in the living room while a Creed commercial came on, and I was like, let me just stop this shit.
Right.
There's no way.
What am I
There's no way I'm
doing?
getting there.
Why
I'm
am I
done.
here?
I'm
What's the
fucking
point?
done. Yeah.
You're either motivated or completely discouraged.
Okay.
But yes.
Put your fucking shirt on while you box.
He's like, I'm gonna eat this fucking popcorn and watch you work out right now.
Hey man, I've been taking little boxing lessons lately, right? And I did a Muay Thai thing, and that shit hard.
It's hard.
The coordination part of it.
Yeah, it's so much to think about.
I feel like you've recently been doing a lot of activities that you normally don't. Like, what was that? You did that recording where you were doing parkour,
Yeah.
and now you're out here doing Muay Thai, and you're just realizing, like, what's your takeaway from all of that?
The takeaway is that I'm not healthy. That's the takeaway. And I was telling David that, like, when I was jumping around with Veda the other day, because I like, up until this point, I feel like I'm moderately healthy. Like, I can handle some physical activity, right? But then, like, I was jumping around with Veda. Now, mind you, Veda got brand new body, brand new youth, right? She can do whatever she wants. So I'm jumping around on this, like, little mattress with her. And I was exhausted after, like, a handful of jumps. And it's the first time where, like, literally, it's not even a joke. In my head, I'm like, should I go vegan?
Oh my God.
Because I feel like I'm deteriorating. And Angela Bassett, she's on some super strict vegan diet, and she just looks
killing it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Until I see Angela Bassett jumping around.
I'm gonna still eat this meat.
She do just be talking, huh?
She's standing there looking good.
But they also say, who was it? Pharrell says, like, he just makes sure he gets a lot of sleep.
He sleeps and exfoliates every day.
But he also don't be doing shit.
You don't be jumping
He
either.
don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pharrell's not athletic.
Skateboard.
His skin, though,
Fight me.
is just
Fight me.
Yeah,
He
fight
said,
me.
Fight me. He said, fight me.
Yeah, man. I heard stories where Pharrell, like, people will be in the studio and his main thing is like, I need to go get sleep at like 9. So they'll be like, all right, man, well, I got the studio till 2. He'll be like, all right, well, that's cool, but I'm gonna go sleep. So y'all do your thing.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
I like him sleepy.
Ugh.
I need a man who's sleepy.
Nikki Blades, you get a lot of sleep.
No, I don't. I fucking don't get enough sleep. I don't know how to get 8 hours of sleep.
It's
I
so
take
difficult.
naps. It's so difficult. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, Monday through Friday. 3:30, and I'm pushing it, by the way. I hit, oh God. I don't think in the last 3 years, during the week, I've gotten 8 hours of sleep. My time frame is between 5, it's either 4 to 5 hours or like Nothing else.
You don't even have that one day a week where you catch up, where you sleep like, you might be getting fucked up sleep all week, and then Sunday you get like 12 hours or some shit.
No, not really. I mean, my body's just programmed to wake up at that time. You just get so used to it. And I could wake up without an alarm. But throughout the week, I'm just fighting this. I don't want to be an old lady and be asleep at 8 p.m. Because I feel like all my friends are just now getting started to just live their lives. They got off work or whatever. So I will go to work and then I take naps. I 1000% believe my success in life is based off of if I could take a nap in the middle of the day or not. If I know I'm doing well if I have the luxury of being able to take a nap in the middle of the day. Oh, I just think that's such a cool thing to be able to do because everybody's like, team no sleep, I got this to do, I'm always working. A lot of other people. But while most of my friends or most of the people I know are at work, I get to take a cool ass like hour, 2 hour nap. And then I have 2 days in one pretty much.
Yeah.
You a napping ass boy, Rick?
I take accidental naps.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
problem,
worst.
yeah, the problem with me is if I'm hydrated, I can sleep. I'll get my 8 hours, right? But I forget to drink water a lot of times. So here's what happens. I'm getting ready to go to sleep and then I realize, shit, I didn't drink enough water. So I'm like, either I'm not going to fucking sleep well or I'm going to drink this water and then have to get up to fucking pee. So it's like, I can't win unless I remember to be drinking water throughout the day. Have not. This is it. And I haven't finished it. And
It's horrible.
3 p.m.
That's terrible.
The only water.
I'm on the same level as you, and I've had coffee which dehydrates you, and tequila which dehydrates you.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely feeling a little right now.
Sticky
which
mouth.
dehydrates you.
I had some fried chicken, which
That's true.
probably dehydrated me. Some Popeyes biscuits, which
That was
definitely
good.
dried me out. Yeah. So it's a whole lot of dehydration going on.
Yeah.
I can do well with sleep. I've been trying to force myself to go to sleep earlier because now, like with Chia being so pregnant, I try to wake up early to help her, right? Because Veda's up by 7. Chia gets up around 6 to get shit ready for Veda's awakening. And then so sometimes I'll sleep till 7, but I'll try to wake up a little earlier so I get my poo in and then help them get breakfast together, whatever. So I'm up all day, and then the only time I have to edit is when Chia's knocked out, everybody's asleep. I get in the bed, I'm comfy, 10 p.m., got my laptop, and then I fall the fuck out. And then I just knock out with my laptop open.
It's crazy. It's so different now, too, because like we have a group chat for our businesses, and everybody's fucking awake in the morning. A lot of times I look at the shit, it's like 7 and they're talking already. I'm like, not responding to that shit till 9, but we're up.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, me and Benji, 6 a.m., be going back and forth.
That shit gets to like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to go back to sleep.
I've
but it never
definitely
works.
got a message from you. And then I remember I've texted you and then I looked at the time. I said, oh, hell. Rick is for sure asleep. I'm already like halfway through my day at that point.
I be up.
You be up, you used to be ignoring.
Shit. I used to just like to not talk like with my voice in the morning. Now I like to not text too. Like I don't want to communicate for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Waking up and talking right away.
It's the worst.
It's weird. But then you also, because look, so I wake up 3:30, I'm at my job by like 4:45 and I'm not speaking. And then all of a sudden you got to start talking and reading. Like it's so weird. It goes from like 0 to 100.
Let me tell you some fucking rude ass shit that Veda did to me today, bro. So she's so used to, waking up with her mom. And then, so for the past couple weeks, they'll walk by the bedroom. Chia will have Veda and they'll walk by the room while I'm in the bed, either asleep or just waking up. And I'll hear them. And she'll point in the room and be like, Daddy sleep? And she'll be like, yeah, Daddy's sleeping. She'll go, okay, Daddy's sleep. And they'll go to the living room, put on the iPad, get some breakfast, whatever. This morning I was up, 6 a.m. They were up. They were out there. She's watching the iPad. She's eating breakfast. I run in there. Hype. Good morning, baby. Hey, what's up, girl? She goes, Daddy sleep? And I was like, oh, you want to go to, you what? You want to go to sleep? She grabbed my hand, walked me to the bedroom, pointed for me to get back in bed, said, Daddy sleep, and left and went back into the living room.
So you fucking up the routine, dog. That's not how this goes down.
It's not necessary until
this
8.
mommy time.
Wow. How rude.
Aww.
So funny. Well, she understands schedules.
That's nice of her.
That's good. That's good.
She also, she shitted in the bathtub the other day. I'm like, so she don't understand the schedule that much. Do your financial goals feel out of reach? Well, they don't have to be. With Chime's Secure Credit Builder Visa Credit Card, you can start building credit with your own money through on-time payments and small everyday purchases like groceries, streaming, and gas. Members see an increase of 30 points to their credit scores on average. I need that. I don't know how this stuff works. Chime reports your payments to the major credit bureaus to help you build credit over time. All with no annual fees, large security deposits, or credit checks to apply. Now that's just lit, okay? Start making your financial dreams a reality with Chime. Signing up only takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/no-chaser. That's chime.com/no-chaser. The Chime Credit Builder Visa Credit Card is issued by Stride Bank N.A. pursuant to a license from Visa USA. Chime checking account and $200 qualifying direct deposit required to apply for the secure Chime Credit Builder Visa Credit Card. Based on a study conducted by Experian, Credit Builder members observed an average 30-point FICO score, 8 increase after 8 months with regular on-time payments. Results may vary. See chime.com for details. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply, except at MoneyPass ATMs in a 7-Eleven or any Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATM. Okay, so the other day,
what you got?
On Patreon, we asked the kids, what's the craziest thing you've been caught doing ever? Okay. We got a reply from the young man who said he liked to let the jizz dry on him.
Same guy?
Same guy.
Yeah. Buddy, you're gross.
He says, I promise this won't be jizzy cleanup type of crazy.
So he knew he was gross.
Oh, of course.
Oh, God.
He says, in high school, I was in trouble for slandering a teacher that I and the whole high school district was fed up with. On social media, I slandered them on social media, what he's trying to say. I went to a small private school in my church, and my church's youth group attended events every few months or so. When this teacher found out I was going to a church event that had nothing to do with the school whatsoever, she forced me to stay because I wasn't doing well in her class. It infuriated me because it was going to be my first time at this event, and my closest friends who didn't go to the school anymore were also going to be there. I was so upset that I vented everything on social media, and that one teacher's pet recorded my story from another phone and sent it to faculty. Oh, well, this is completely different than the jizz story. This is just boring.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Zoned out. Don't know what happened.
Wait, what?
I was struggling to read the whole thing.
You got recorded talking shit, pretty much. Is that what we got?
I guess.
Oh,
who knows?
I mean, we hate to be those people, but you can't give us the first story and then follow up with something like that.
You're an interesting guy, pal. You're an interesting guy.
It reminded me of this. Blades, I feel like if I've told you the story, you probably forgot already.
Most likely.
Do you remember my library finger story?
Shit, I don't.
Okay, cool. We can retell it then. We've been doing this shit for 3 years.
We've been doing it for 3. We've heard a lot of stories.
Nikki Blades. Let me tell you the story of something which relates to what Jizzy
can't have things. You don't know how to drink the water, so you want to throw the bottle now? That's what you want to do?
I didn't throw anything.
Stop being mad because you're dehydrated and the bottle's empty.
He's all jizzed out, man. It's dried all over him, right?
There's a puddle in my pupils.
So in Nikki Blades, I almost lost my virginity to a random girl in the library one time.
Oh my God.
And I was at the Cerritos Library, and I was doing research for a project, and there was a lovely young lady next to me, and she went to King Drew High School. I remember because she had a yellow plaid skirt on, and that
super cute.
Okay. Yeah. So me and this girl get to flirting. However, I forget. I don't even know how. We're at the computers flirting, and like we just randomly like kissed. I forget how it even. To be honest, I don't know who said what. She was like, give me a kiss. I said, okay. We kissed.
Flirting back in the day was different.
It was different. You really had to be upfront with the shit. You couldn't go home and DM each other. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So we get to flirting. We get to talking. we get to talk. Oh, I'm a virgin, you a virgin. Oh, that's crazy. Blah blah blah. We start making out in this little stairway at the Cerritos Library, feeling on her booty, up under her little plaid skirt, super hot, right?
Super hot.
So we go to the stairwell, and she tells me like, "Oh, this is her first time. Whatever, whatever." I'm like, "This is my first time. Cool." We attempt the insertion,
Okay.
but as you know, virginity is difficult. You know what I'm saying? So we were like, let's not try this here. She was like, you know what, just finger me instead. I'm like, okay, cool. I begin to finger stimulate.
Okay.
And she was like, how about you try more fingers? Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool. So it's like it's a triple finger situation.
Okay.
Without getting too detailed, even though those are all the details. So anyways, that's kind of as far as it went.
Okay.
I never spoke to this person ever again.
Okay.
And so anyways, and she fellaced me a little bit on the stairway. Okay. So
How do you know what? Just proceed with your story.
what's the question?
What's like a little bit? Like
Like 30 seconds or so. Okay. So
okay.
anyways, I go back to school that Monday. I'm hyped to tell all the homies. I do believe Rick was in that group of homies that I shared the story to.
No, I got it after.
Okay,
because we didn't have like classes and shit.
Oh, that's true. Okay, well, Kev was definitely there. Kev is one of our very, very excited homies. Okay, so I'm telling this story. Everyone's like dying, cracking up, running all over the place, and so then I go to my history class. Miss Shigemitsu is there, and she used to have us do these free writes. Okay, like just write whatever you want. She'd give us topics. What's your favorite food? Write about it. Paragraph. Miss Shigemitsu goes, you know what? For today's free write about what you did this weekend. Where'd you go? Maybe you went to dinner with your family. Maybe you went to the Grand Canyon. Maybe you went to the Cerritos Library. And I'm like,
I went to the library.
That's a random thing to say. Whatever. Start writing about, I did research at the library, whatever, right? Miss Shigemitsu walks by me. And when she sees you writing a lot, she would stamp your thing, right? She walks by me. She stamps 1 time, stamps 2 times, stamps 3 times.
It's weird.
For the 3 fingers. And I thought, wait a second. This is peculiar. What is happening? So we go through the whole class. And then Miss Shigemitsu's like, all right, guys, well, see you, blah, blah, blah. See you tomorrow. She's like, Tim, can you stay after class, please? I'm like, uh-huh. She's like, Tim, you know, you should really be careful about these types of girls that you meet at the library. And I'm like, Miss Shigemitsu, how? What? And to this day, I'm still kind of oh. That's a lie. Then Mr. Carlin, rest in peace, my drama teacher, he walks into the room while I'm there with Shigemitsu, and they're super close. He's like, you know, sometimes, I forget the exact statement, he's like, getting fingered at the Cerritos Library. And I'm like, Carlin, what? How? Either I never really found out how he found out. Either like he overheard, because I was sharing that story right outside of his class. Also, I think maybe one of the homies just told Carlin on some, hey, yo, guess what Tim just told me type shit. But that was, that was kind of, that's something
Teachers know.
Teachers be knowing.
Teachers be knowing.
I mean, that was light work for our school. In the little theater, all types of shit went there.
Really?
Yeah. It was sad stuff going on in there. Sad for the parents.
Yeah, little theater was a little freak fest. Yeah, but it's okay. That's just high school.
Yeah, I got caught making out under the bleachers. Somebody told my dad.
Oh, was he mad?
Oh my God, I got my ass beat.
But it was just some kissing.
It was a lot. Okay, I don't know what the agenda was with everybody in the city that I grew up in. I don't know why they hated me, but they hated me. Actually, I know why, but you know, they hated me. And so any opportunity that they had in order to snitch me out and get me in trouble with my dad, they took full advantage. My dad has pulled me off of campus several times.
By your ear?
Literally walked into they already knew, Nikki, come to the front. Or Nicole, come to the front. And I've been picked up by my dad multiple times. My dad used to show up on campus, whatever. So that particular time, I had no idea why I was even getting in trouble. And the guy that I was talking to was one of the stars of the school. So it wasn't like it was a bad choice. It's a great choice, but I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend. So in order to see this man, I used to have to like sneak around. And it was after one of the games, and we were kissing under the bleachers. Somebody had saw. They ran and told my dad. And it was before a basketball game when my dad decided to pull me out of school that day and literally asked me, do you have anything you want to tell me? And that's the setup, right? And my mom is sitting there like, tell him something. Tell him something. Just don't lie. Just say something. It's going to be bad for you. And I'm like, one, it could have been the laundry list of other shit that I was doing. I have no idea. You'd never want to admit. I'd rather say, I don't know, and then you tell me.
Right.
Then he told me, and I was like, oh, hell, this is going to hurt.
Oh, Lord.
And it hurt. It was bad. And that was one of the worst because I didn't realize who was there that day, but he was 6'7".
So how could you not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
imagine you
do you know what
telling
I'm
your
saying?
Dad, he's a star of the school.
Dude, I swear on everything, because I got in trouble for the same dude later on. And it was like, but he's so smart. He's going to go to school on a scholarship. He's a really good guy. Tell me why he ended up talking to this guy and pretty much said, like, she can't have a boyfriend. Like, I don't care how great you are as a person, all this other stuff. It doesn't matter. This is interfering with her goals and her dreams. Like, you guys can't be together. Okay. But whatever was said between the two of them must have been real blurry, because my dad told me one thing and then he came back was like, I think your dad likes me. And I was like, I think that's not what you were told. Because the way that I just got my ass beat has nothing to do with him liking you.
Did you ever meet a lot of boyfriends' parents? Like how did that
Yeah.
work? Did you ever have weird?
No. I mean, I was a catch. Especially during that time.
Right.
I was good.
Talk your shit.
In all honors classes, I played sports, I traveled, I'm well-versed. I'm like, I'm who you want to bring home, and I'm nice and I'm respectful. Okay? I always did well with everybody's family that I met. Now, I don't think enough people have met my family on that. Like, this is my boyfriend.
You don't bring in a lot of boyfriends.
I tried to bring one dude in, Sam. His name was Sam. And we were in college. And I was like, I really like this guy. Let's bring him home and let's see how it goes. My family used to drink a lot. So you know how it is. Sit down and everybody's going to drink.
Yeah.
Well, Sam.
Not too much.
Yep. At one point, he was like, Batman.
Oh.
Because he got so drunk with my dad.
Wow.
Because it was literally the test. Like, okay, you want to pull up, drink, whatever. And if you want to sit at the table and drink with the adults, then you're going to see if you can make it. Well, he didn't make it, and he turned into Batman. And let me tell you, that relationship did not last.
Well, damn. Oh, it sucks for Sam.
Sam was dope. Man. Sam was dope, though. I wanted Sam. That's the one that I met at the Halloween party. I've told that story. I met at the Halloween party. He skated. He was super, super dope. And that's when I went with Pedro, and I left with Sam.
Ooh.
I liked Sam.
And he couldn't handle his liquor, and that messed it all up.
There's multiple reasons why that relationship didn't work, but he was a cool dude. But making it past the dad test.
You know what? I've been pretty liked by most of anyone who I've dated's parents. Like no one, I always felt pretty proud of the way I made a good first impression. Yeah. I'd always pull my pants up, laugh at all the jokes, fucking had a sturdy handshake and shit. But I'll tell you, man, like Chia's dad loves me. That motherfucker. I'll say a little joke and he will crack up. Chia's unfazed, but her dad dies laughing, and I know he will too. Like from the jump, I remember when me and Chia were like super long distance, kind of starting out. I was on Zoom with her, not Zoom. What do you call it? Skype with her, and she was like, "Oh, Dad, this is Tim," and he was like, he came on the camera, was like, "Tim, my man, what's up?" Blah blah blah. We started talking. He left the room. She was like, "He has never called any boy my man." As long as ever, right? And I was like, oh shit, he likes me, right? But I tell you, my ex's dad, man, I always felt a tension around
really?
Him. Yes, always. Like he never laughed at my jokes. Mom will be chuckling. He never found me funny.
Pissed him off though. The mom's laughing.
I don't know what it was. Like I low key kind of feel like he wished I was a Mexican. Like he wanted his daughter to end up with a Mexican man because I felt like he was always looking at me like, why is this fool here? You know? And then one time I was at the carne asada, we were having a little barbecue in the back, and I was going in, I was enjoying the carne asada, and he said something in Spanish, and I knew it was some like underhand, like some little under his breath shit, right? Kind of chuckling. I was like, what'd he say? She was like, he said, don't they feed him at his house?
Jeez, man.
I was like, this fool don't like me, man. And I never felt at ease at their house. You know, I always felt kind of judged.
Definitely my last ex had to deal with some stuff with dad. My dad is he has one of my exes that he likes the most. He has one particular one that like to this day is still. You ever think about trying that again? And I'm like, Dad, you just like the check that comes with that. He wasn't a good person, father. I've had to tell my dad before, hey, we gotta move past that one. Like
we gotta move past this 80-year-old millionaire.
we gotta move past it, Dad. I am so sorry I've let you down. You wanted little whatever babies. It's not gonna happen. It's not. But my ex would be like, your dad definitely still makes comments about the other one. I was like, I know. He's said before, I swear, my dad had brought out like a magazine once. Oh, that was so messed up. My dad brought out a magazine that he had signed. One of my exes, he had would still like to be in contact with my dad. And I always was like, that's messed up. He would like send my dad like jerseys or, like different things. And I'm like, oh, you know what you're doing. Like, we're never going to be together. Why? He's like, I just think your dad's super dope. So I'm always going to take care of him. Like, that's super messed up. And my dad once had something on TV that the person was on. And then the magazine on the table. While I was bringing over the guy that I was with at the time. I was like, Dad, this is what you want to watch? And my mom was like, I keep telling him to turn the fucking channel. But he thinks you deserve better. And I was
tell
like,
him who it is.
It's
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I wouldn't be here if that was the case. Get me out of here.
You know, you bring up something I've never really talked about before where I always think like, how is it for a girl who used to mess with me and let's say her current dude knows and is like, this motherfucker, right? But then they're watching TV.
Yeah, then see it?
Yeah. So obviously you've probably been in a situation where you might be with a dude and then...
Yeah, and then we've seen him on... it's so awkward. Because when you get into a relationship, like you can't really change your past, right? Like you could decide to be honest about it or you could decide to lie about it. But at some point in time, something's going to come up. So... I was relatively honest about some of the people that I had dated and the guy that I was with, we were together for a long time, but it made it so difficult to just enjoy certain activities to where it's like, that guy who makes all of them. So you're with me. Is there something wrong with you? Why are you here?
I'd be so hurt, man, if like, let's say I found out it was like one of my favorite movies. Like, let's say I found out that Chia used to fuck like Chris Tucker and I could never watch Rush Hour again. Like,
But you wouldn't think that's a win? Like, she likes him
I
and me.
I kind of be like, I'd probably make fun of her for it, make jokes or whatever.
The one that would sting would have to be like rappers or some shit like that. Because you gonna hear the music. Like if it's if you got a chick that used to fuck with Drake.
Ooh.
Or for me it would probably be more like the R&B shit, the Chris Browns and all that in the world, because I listen to a lot of that shit. Yeah. Oh my God, imagine you got on a little mix and y'all fucking and fucking he come on.
Let me tell you.
Or she put on the music and he come on.
Hey, set the mood.
Baby, this is my favorite song. It's not your favorite song no more.
Let me tell you, to this day, even though she was joking, in our early stages of talking, I'm talking about, this had to be like 12 years ago, right? She was like, hey, so just so you know, I'm going to a J. Cole concert. And if I have the chance, I'm gonna have sex with him. And of course, like I know her now. She would never actually do it.
Right.
But this was a long time ago. And I remember being like, yo, we're not officially together. Get you some J. Cole dick if you want. But I was like adamant about being like, look, if J. Cole wants some pussy, go ahead. Fuck J. Cole. But do not suck no keyboardist dick or security guard dick to get to J. Cole.
Yeah.
Please. But to this day, listening to J. Cole,
That's what you think
I'll
of.
make a little joke about it.
Oh man,
So funny.
I'm not gonna lie. If somebody pisses you off and you know that that's their like they have a particular favorite person, I have held one name in the back pocket who definitely was in the DMs trying real hard. That I'm like, fuck around and piss me off. And I'm gonna make it real difficult for you to do anything from here on out.
Oh,
and I keep that one in my pocket just in case. You never know when you need
You never need to do that, asshole.
Well, I don't play fair, so I
never
keep that
need to.
No, but you know what? It's there. What's your favorite person? Oh, yeah,
so
I'm.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, if I could. Oh, if Chia ever pissed me off and I had the opportunity, like fuck Judge Judy, because Chia loves Judge Judy.
You would?
If I just ruin that for her.
Rick, do you have a person that's like, you know, if you did something with, it would piss off an ex? Or, I mean, like, on some petty shit.
Yeah, but not like a famous person.
See, that's worse.
Yeah, I would never, but there's 3 that I know for sure would really piss people off to this day. Even like I can have zero contact with the person that would be pissed for years.
Right.
And then if they were to find out that I did, it would be so fucking bad.
I know it's not good to be a petty, vengeful person, but it is something powerful about knowing that you could always pull that out if need be. And
Petty is fun sometimes.
Petty
man.
is fun.
I can't do it.
I try not to dwell on the negativity. I try not to wish downfall on anybody, but sometimes, it might be, I'm not gonna lie, it's been times in my life where somebody who maybe rubbed me the wrong way, I see something not great happen. I'm like,
that's karma.
That's
I love motherfuckers getting their karma, and I like unintentional petty.
Okay, yeah.
Which, like, for example,
just if some shit just happens to you, you don't go out doing it with the purpose of pissing this person off, but then it pisses the person off. Love that shit.
Yeah.
But I could never like, oh, okay, I got something for your ass. And then go try to do something that's gonna hurt. Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called growth, Trying.
But
I'm
when
definitely
other
a
people
different
do
person.
it, I definitely laugh.
You know what? We do a lot of laughing at stuff that we wouldn't actually do.
Yeah. I think about doing a lot of things, then I don't follow through.
I had this Spanish teacher in high school. I hated her so much. And I would like draw pictures of her getting slapped. Cause I just did not like her, man. She used to get on my nerves, bro. She would just.
Can you imagine Tim's notebook? It's like,
dude,
hola,
literally, like, I don't know how you sparked this memory up for me right now, but like we were supposed to be taking notes in Spanish class, and I can see her face right now. She had short gray hair, glasses. And I would just draw pictures of a hand just going across her face.
Just no bien.
One time I used to fuck with her on purpose. No bien. Muy mal. A pinche perra. I would.
It's all in Spanish with that little picture.
But like I don't know Spanish. So I'm like, ¿Dónde está el baño, perra? ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora?
Salchicha.
Sábado gigante. Yeah, I would. I would fuck with her, and she never understood my jokes either. Like, cause I used to
and you hate that.
I mean, I would fuck with her on purpose though. Like, I remember one time in our Spanish book, fucking Ben Conmigo Spanish book, there was a picture of an Asian family, and the dog's name, I forget what the dog's name was, but translated, she was like, and translated to English, that means pork chop. And I was like, oh. So the Asian family got a dog named Pork Chop? Like they trying to eat the dog? And of course, people in class were laughing. She was like, Tim, that is not at all what it's supposed to mean. That is strictly coincidence. Like, I'm playing, man. God.
Bro, you get slapped so hard.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Ooh, I hope you come around and look at these notes.
You know what's funny? If somebody would have found that, you would have got in trouble.
Probably.
Yeah.
Who is this little twisted little boy
Yeah.
having these fantasies?
You had therapy and shit.
Oh my God. Just drawing dicks. Now, there was I remember one time, speaking of this same Spanish class, we had a substitute one day. A stupid teacher was going. A substitute was there. She was sexy as hell. And I remember she complimented me on my Spanish accent. She's like, do you speak other languages? Because your Spanish accent's really good. I was like, yeah, I speak a little bit of Thai. She was like, oh, okay. Yeah, usually when you speak another language, it helps you with, with Spanish. And she was like, what's your name? So I was trying to be like cute and shit, Spanish class, right? So, they encourage you to always speak Spanish. So I was like, Tim?
One syllable.
Tim. Tim.
¿Cómo te llamas? Tim. Me llamo Tim.
Start dragging out the M. Tim.
Oh, that's funny.
Timoteo.
You gotta take this today, huh?
Oh, you're right.
Aww.
You're right.
Damn.
The next episode you're gonna see, we still gonna be here.
It's gonna have nothing in it.
Blade's gonna be gone.
Aww.
There's gonna be a naked girl here.
Oh my God, there is.
I almost forgot about that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Is that coming out after this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so it makes sense. You saying this is my last one.
Oh, well, look, let me just tell you right now, my feet are out and her feet will be covered.
Her feet will be covered. Everything else is gonna be out.
Aww.
Oh, Nikki Blades. You know what, Nikki? Look, we saying like this is the last episode ever. It's a hiatus.
I mean, but for the last, 3 years?
Yeah.
I've seen you guys at least once a month.
Uh-huh.
And I get my No Chaser family fix.
Mm-hmm.
So the thought of not being here for like a month or two or whatever, makes me sad.
I mean, even when
you can still come down. Maybe we'll say hi or something.
Yeah. All of a sudden, like they're not going to pick up the phone anymore. No one's going to return my text.
Oh, hey,
who is this?
Nikki, yeah.
I'm like, who's this?
Oh my God, if you do that to me, I swear on everything, I will fly down to fight you.
It's been a minute. It's been a month.
I was like, I was just here yesterday. The fuck? I'm just asking, can you take me to the airport?
I mean, not gonna lie, even when I only see you once a month, it's like, damn,
I
girl,
know.
I see you all month. What's up?
Well, because when we first started this, I'm gonna throw it out there. Tim used to hang out with us. We used to go to dinner.
Yeah.
We used to do things,
but then the goddamn baby started coming.
You have a life, so
yeah, man.
Congrats.
Yeah, I do be like, Blades, I'm sorry. I wish we could all go eat afterwards, but I gotta get home to this baby, man.
Like the bare minimum. Like, hey, I like one day out the month.
No.
And me and Nikki don't fuck with each other in real
No.
life. We be staying at the same hotel and don't even talk to each other. So we go film this shit.
Right, that's it.
Get the fuck out my face.
All right.
Then we go film something else tomorrow.
Look, it'd be different.
Go away.
Go away. It'd be it'd be
That's
different.
what Rick does to me when I try to hang out with him. Go away.
Last time I let you hang out with me.
You did let me hang out, but then you bitched and complained about me ordering Wingstop.
Oh, you made my room stinky.
But you said let's eat, and I'm like, okay, I want Wingstop. I thought I was being cool by saying like I want
to
Wingstop.
The restaurant in the hotel.
I told you.
She wanted stinky ass Wingstop.
Wow. Oh, Nikki wanted Wingstop.
Yeah.
It'd be different if you lived in LA and we didn't only record once a month.
It would be completely
Because
different.
the thing about it is, when we record, I'm gone all day. I leave chill with the baby. I feel bad. She tired. She pregnant.
It'd be worse if I was out here though. You'd have more days with us.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I would have
You'd have more time.
I could actually go eat a little
fun
bit.
things,
Maybe. Maybe.
So the moral of the story is I have to move to LA.
You gotta move to LA.
Okay.
I think that's the moral of the overall story.
Yeah.
If you guys really want Nikki Blades to continue doing No Chaser, then you will send money to Cash App $ Nikki Blades so she can move from the Bay to LA and just be here permanently.
Well,
Okay, look, I'm tired of beating around the bush. Nikki Blades is homeless. Give her some money. She's not going to prison. She's homeless.
Surprise. That's what we've really been needing to tell you. But yeah, I think there's a couple things coming up, hopefully, we haven't spoken about that might change the course of.
True.
We'll see. We're figuring it out.
We're figuring some things
It's a
out.
transitional period in multiple ways.
For everyone.
So we're figuring it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this isn't goodbye. This is just a see you later.
Yeah. And I was fully prepared to possibly cry. I was like, don't ask these series of questions because I'm going to be very, very sad. But yes, they are not replacing me. Even if you see other girls here.
Even if you see other girls permanently here, we're not replacing.
Okay, so don't like
Even
them.
if it's a girl who looks a little bit like
me. Yeah, because I'm gonna fight all y'all if you like her better than me.
So-
oh my God, I would really hate that. Please don't. Please don't.
Okay, look.
Did I tell you I met a girl named Schmicky Schmaze the other day?
Oh, I was gonna introduce you to Vicky Knives. See how you like it.
Vicky Knives, that's good.
No. It's gonna be a good couple months until we start replacing you.
Fuck you.
Now look, here's the thing. Whatever girl we replace you with,
Shut up, stop using that
she's
word.
just gonna become the fourth host when you come back. And then fight to the death.
Yes. We're not even trying to do all that, Nikki Blades. Okay? We're not even trying to do all
Now
that.
she wants to fight. I remember that's her dream.
Okay, look. That's right.
I'm gonna get you. I'm
But
gonna
then
make your dreams come true.
But we're gonna fight, and then she's gonna have to stay because we're gonna become best friends after.
Okay, look, fine.
Remember,
Angela Yee is coming to No Chaser.
And I'm going over to do Breakfast Club. Surprise! That's a big announcement. I'm moving to New York. That's why I'm not gonna be here.
That would be the shit.
Oh wow! Could you imagine that?
That would be interesting. I don't think we'd get along with Angela Yee.
She cool.
She's cool. I don't know. She's so East Coast, man. This is the thing I can vibe with you, Angela Yee. So East Coast, man.
We just gotta start saying pause a lot. Dead ass and pause.
Dead ass can stay.
Well, Nikki Blades,
Yes, Tim.
before we go get this
Team.
little celebratory dinner
We love
theme
you, Angela Lee.
together, we love Angela
We
Yee.
do.
Shout out to Charlamagne. Let me know when you're out here so you come on the show.
I mean, also call me. That spot is open. So
Oh yeah, let me know. Yeah. Nikki Blades is here. Yeah, actually, I sent him a DM.
I mean, it's literally what I do during the week. It's part of the reason why I can't be here right now. Actually, that could change a lot of things. So
that's facts. Is there anything you want to say?
love you.
Closing statements.
Closing statements. Love you guys. See you soon. Like that's just what it is. It's not. It's just gone for a little bit. We just didn't want y'all thinking I really went to jail because I didn't.
You never know.
Handling some business. Transitional period.
It's good. Just know that all of this is good,
Well,
and
kids,
I appreciate y'all love and support.
We're doing this for you, okay? This is better for all of us,
It
and
is.
it's just don't feel like it's your fault, okay?
Wow, the divorce conversation. Did you use the divorce tone with them?
Yeah, y'all might get 2 Christmases.
Two
One's gonna be
Christmases.
at LBC,
And then-
but it's cool.
Yeah.
One might be with Cass, one might be with Studio 71. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching the No Chaser podcast. Hey, give it up one more time. Nikki Blades, thank you for your time here. This isn't the end. This is a see you later. We love you so much. We appreciate you. We love you. And I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
Goodbye forever. I'm Rick
Nikki Blades, I love you guys.
Bye.